Why, hello. I'm having some stream difficulties, but maybe we can work this out while we're together. Trying to figure out why my monitor's not working. So my right now my display capture is not working. But how are y'all? How are y'all doing? Coding Vibe, thank you for being first. I appreciate it. We are listening to the Surprise Me playlist on Pretzel, so who knows what's going to happen. I'm going to try to reset this and see if that works. And if not, that's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. And then I'll talk about what we're doing on stream today. Hello. Yee. Yee. Yeah, I'm just getting here, I'll show you. I'm just getting no signal. So we gotta fix that before we can do any stream things, right? I might have to move some things around. We're gonna figure it out together. Together. Unplug, replug stuff. That's from the Finding Nemo musical. That song is from the Finding Nemo musical at Disney World, which is just cool. That's how I am. That's who I am as a human being. Yeah, so that didn't work. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try some stuff. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, so it's laptop, dongle, HDMI, capture card, monitor, right? Check all that. That's what I'm working on. That is what, oh, I think I found it. I think it was a loose connection. Let's see if that was it. I might have to refresh the capture. There we go. We did it. Wow. Go team. We need like some celebratory emotes and stuff if you have any. Thank you. Yeah, it was just a loose connection. Who could have guessed it? Who would have known? Who could have known? Okay, so yeah, now that that's fixed. Whip. Hello. I hope you're having a good time. I did not zoom my camera in so you can see all the shit behind me. Please ignore it. Hi. I hope you're having a good Friday. I hope you've had a good week so far. Today, I figured we could work on a couple of different things. Tweety Sedge, oh my gosh, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Also, I love that emote with the little heart. That's really cute. Yeah, so I realized I wanted to talk a little bit about like what my goals are for the year in terms of learning and continuing education. It's Brittany, bitch. So I figured we could talk through that a little bit, and then I'm going to try to do some JavaScript. Am I terrified? Yes. Have I touched JavaScript in months? No. But that's okay. It's more important to keep going than to, than I'm not a consistent person. It's fine. I have ADHD. It's impossible. So, you just got to pick up and keep on going. Yeah. I watch your stream, so therefore I know JavaScript actually. I'm great at it. So there you go. So yeah, I hope y'all are having a good Friday. I'm excited that it's Friday. It feels like a Friday. I woke up and I was like, it's Friday. Every Friday we get Starbucks. It's Friday treat day. So that's always exciting because there's a Starbucks right next to my kids' daycare. And what's better than getting a little Starbies? So I'm going to open a note on Notion, new page, and hide some secrets. Just things I don't want you to see, not really secrets. And we'll talk through some goals. Beep. More like Notion. I think that's the joke. I put the music on surprise me, so it's a little it's a lot. Yeah, like we just transitioned from that to this little folksy number. Good stuff. I don't know. I feel like I'm so limited by genres. So I'm gonna zoom in the camera a little bit. BRB. Ugh. This is my Hades shirt. You're welcome. This is intense. Hello. I zoomed in quite a bit. Hold. Ugh. My desk is like very floppy today. Sorry. Hello. Okay. That feels better. You can't see all my stuff on the ground. This is cabin music. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. So let me just set up everything so that I can actually look at Notion. Cabin music. Do you ever have the feminine urge to just leave the world and live in a cabin? How do you have a little pop-out window like that? Oh, it's the same. You can just press this button up here to unlock the sidebar. So you don't see the sidebar. So I do this when I don't want to share all my things because there's secrets or whatever. I don't know. Everything's in my Notion. Or if I just really wanted to focus. So also, my mouse is not working on my laptop for some reason. But that's a problem for later Mia, I guess. Because today's Mia needs to stream. So 2023. No. Wait, is my keyboard not working either? Ah, fascinating. Okay. So I have one keyboard and one mouse, and it sounds like they only want to work on my other computer. That's okay, though. We'll just move the laptop closer, and I'll just type on my lappy-toppy. 2023. Continuing education. Goals. So the first one is I want to finish my JavaScript bootcamp. Unplug, replug the USBs to the laptop. I think it's probably disconnected in the back and I don't want to get up again, but I might do it later. Yeah, it's hard. Streaming is hard. I don't know if you know this, people in the stream that stream, which is all the folks who have talked in chat so far, but streaming, it's hard. So let me look at free code camp as well, because I want to see what other classes I might want to take in here. Let me log in secretly, even though it's not even doxing myself, because it's literally my email is just my username. Opt into your Ridwell pickup. For you, Ridwell, I will. Okay, so this is my account. Hello. So I've done responsive web design. I'm currently doing, can we make the text bigger? Ooh. I don't think I can. Let me see. I can make it smaller. Oh God, why is that an option? But I don't think I can make it bigger. Sorry about that. Let's Google. Make Notion text bigger. You can use Control Plus. Oh, okay. Okay, we did it. So originally I was thinking I would just kind of go through in order. But what I'm thinking is, can you go back to the Google home screen with the lentil soup recipe? I am so happy for you that this is here. I'm just going to send this to you on Discord, you absolute goober. Tell me more about this lentil soup recipe. I never look at these. It's just so funny because like I notice them when other folks show them on stream or whatever, but it's so funny. I do love a good lentil soup. Lentil soup is important. We're a soup family. You and me, not Coding Vibe. Coding Vibe, not a soup fan. Okay, so I was originally thinking, okay, I'll finish the JavaScript stuff and then I'll go to front-end development libraries and then data visualization. My eventual goal is kind of to learn this data visualization and data analysis stuff. Like those are the two I'm most excited about. Probably data analysis more than data visualization. And I know you can skip around in these, but I guess I'm trying to, and because I have not finished this JavaScript class and you can, so they do build on each other, but you can skip around. So you can do it both ways. So originally I was like, oh, I'll go in order. And now I'm like, but do I have to? Because it's taking me so long to get through this JavaScript one that I don't know. So I know I want to finish the JavaScript one, and then let me look at the data visualization to see what that actually contains. In this certification, you'll build charts, graphs, and maps to present different types of data with the D3.js library. You'll learn about JSON and how to work with data online using an API. Okay, actually, this seems really useful because how to work with data online using an API is part of what I want to be able to do. Basically, I want to, in my job, I have a couple of different platforms that I am the DRI, directly responsible individual for. So I want to see if I can like pull information from the stats that I have there. So if I'm able to like use an API that they include, like Discourse's API or something, I mean, that's pretty handy. So this might be okay. It also has fewer things in it than the JavaScript class in terms of things. And then, so okay, we're gonna have a little category here. It's gonna be free code camp. Finish data visualization certification, and then data analysis with Python. Finish, I guess I'll do earn because it's a certification is the way I'm writing it here. And then let's look at, this is Python fundamentals. Basically, scientific computing with Python. I don't know why. I don't like the phrase scientific computing. I don't know what that means, right? Like, is this just learn Python, or is scientific computing a specific thing? It's a field in mathematics that uses advanced theories. It does sound intimidating, and that's why I'm like, do I have to learn this? Computational science. Let me zoom in. Computational science, also known as scientific computing, technical computing, or scientific computation, is a field in mathematics that uses advanced computing capabilities to understand and solve complex problems. Okay. I don't know that that's relevant. So like this first one is just Python. Okay. I like Python. Okay, and then this is formatting math stuff. So I could just do the Python half and ignore the scientific computing part, because I think with Python I got as far as like maybe here-ish loops before. Like I didn't do anything with regex, I didn't do anything with APIs. Okay, yeah, thank you, partner. You are correct, I think. So I'm gonna at least do this part. Python for everybody. Python. And then if I want to get the certification for whatever reason, I can always just do these other things, but I don't know that I really want to. And that's okay. Yeah, see, they're like, we recommend doing these in order. Yeah, see, I don't want either of those in my life. That's not my goal. So I'm trying to just learn enough. Well, let me look at the data analysis part. Like, do I have to know Python? In the data analysis with Python certification, you'll learn the fundamentals of data analysis with Python. By the end, you'll know how to read data from sources like CSVs and SQL, how to use libraries like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and Seaborn to process and visualize data. A quick Python reference to refresh your programming skills. Yeah, so I think this probably assumes you know more Python than I currently do. So it's probably a good idea to start with the Python bit. Okay, so I'll do this. This will kind of be the order. Thank you for the follow, NoorPib6. I appreciate it. Let me know if I'm not saying that correctly. Thanks for stopping by. So I can do the data visualization, then this Python bit, and then the data analysis. That's kind of my goal. May or may not actually get that far because these take a while, but so I'll do earn JavaScript algorithms and data structures certification. Just so this matches all the other ones. And then complete. Okay. And then because I hate having a bullet when you don't need it. There we go. Okay, so that is my goals with Free Code Camp. I got a whole master's in electrical engineering without ever once soldering anything or assembling a circuit successfully. Wild. Wild. That seems like it would be a requirement. Okay, so one of the other things I've been wanting to do is do some Camunda Academy classes, because what is this song? Okay, I kind of like it though. It makes me feel really fancy. So Camunda Academy is a free to everyone learning resource that we have for Camunda. And it opened up last year, actually, like right when I started. It was previously only available, I think it was like to enterprise customers. Oh, that is the Mia theme song. You're so right. But then they opened it to everybody. So if you want to learn Camunda, you can, which I think is great. I generally, like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me to gatekeep educational stuff. So I think this makes sense. Like, we're trying to get you to use our product, right? So shouldn't it be out? So let me see what. Okay, this course is a course about the course. I want to see what frequently asked questions is also a course about the course. But are these all videos? Because I don't want to. Okay, no, they're not necessarily. I'm trying to see what courses make sense. Okay, so the ones that are available for me are BPMN, DMN, and Camunda 8. And there's some that are only available to enterprise customers and partners. I also think this is a good thing for me to do because, like, okay, so wait, I don't think I finished my sentence earlier. So I'm at the point where I'm like, oh, I should know more about the product of my company, right? Like, I'm not a user because that's not how my role works. but I want to know more about it so I can be more helpful. So that's why I'm interested in taking some of these. So I think I'll start with BPMN, right? Because this is the core of it, business process model notation. And then this one is 8 hours. Why is it 8 hours? That's so long. Let's see. And then, is this one Camunda Platform 8? Doesn't say. It says using the Camunda platform. It sounds like this hasn't been updated since we changed some of the terminology around our product. Unless this means both. Oh, here we go. Using Camunda Platform 7.15. Okay. So I definitely want to take this BPMN overview class. And this one's what hour? So that's an easy win. I'm interested to see. I don't really want to register right now. I'm interested to see. So I was thinking I could stream these, but I'm not sure if it's mostly just like watching a video, because that's not really engaging stream content. Oh, learning paths. Why didn't I look at this? Okay. Camunda 8. And then all of these are enterprise only. So I can at least do Camunda 8. And this is, does it say how long? It doesn't say how long the whole course is, but 45 minutes, 35 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. Okay, that's not bad. So I could do this. Camunda 8, getting started. That is achievable. And then let's see about decision model and notation. This one is 3 hours. Woof. Okay. I'll add this one, but I'm not sure if it's as relevant. Oh, and then how many hours was the Camunda 8 one if I just estimate it? Man, I remember watching Or in high school for the first time. And I was watching some clips more recently because, like, I forgot that is it Haruhi's dad that's, like, gender weird? But, like, they're kind of mean about it because it was the early 2000s and that's what you did. So this is, like, 4.5 hours. Yeah, I think that's interesting because, like, obviously Haruhi was not presented as weird, but then their dad was, and it's like, aren't these the same? Gender, I don't even know her. Yeah, I appreciated the first instance that I remember of seeing someone who was like, gender? I don't know about that. What if no? All right. And then I think all the Camunda 7 stuff. Oh, okay. Actually, there's a good amount of it that's free, like this stuff. So the foundational class is 4 hours. Camunda 7 platform foundation. Okay, so those are the main ones I'm interested in. I think a lot of the other ones are probably too specific, and even these I might not have to go into the whole thing, right? Like I could probably do some of the basics and then go from there, because it's also going to tell you, like, this is how you do this, and I'm not using it, right? Like, I just need to understand it better. Okay, so this is already a lot. Why am I like this? Let's do, trying to make these bullets line up. There we go. I'm into this song. This feels like a anime background music of like a moment in Demon Slayer or something, right? Like something that's like kind of old school Japan. Okay, so when we talk about goals, I think it's really important to figure out why you want to learn things, right? Because this is a lot of time and you need that motivation. Why do I want to learn these things? So let's put some reasons. Better understand my community. I'm going to change that to the community I serve, because I don't own the community, but like, and I don't feel like I'm a part of the community. Like I'm kind of a outside force trying to help the community. So let's say community I serve. Maybe I'll be part of the community by the end of this. Create tools to help analyze data in my job to make better decisions and understand Kamunda's product offering on a deeper level. Oh, my cat's here. You can't see because I zoomed in way too far, but if she visits and decides to sit in my lap, I will show her to you. She's very sweet, but only to me because of the way that it is. Let's see. Yeah, I think those are my 3 goals mainly. And then this isn't really a continuing education goal necessarily, but I also want to do more speaking / oh God, I don't want to call it thought leadership because that makes me want to die. Maybe like collaborations. Because what I'm thinking of is like being on a Twitter space or something like that, right? Like not like, I don't know. So around DevRel and specifically around community building for a technical audience. And there's probably a lot of other community things as well. So like community more generally. That's also some of my goals for the year, is just like trying to establish myself as a community professional a little bit more, because I've kind of switched. I've done a lot of different things in my career, and even in the DevRel space, like every role I've had has been a little bit different, which I think is like, I think that's very common for DevRel just because it's a huge area in general, and there's a lot of things that you can mean by it. But switching more into a community-focused role has made me realize, like, oh, that I really love the community aspect of it, and that's something that I did even before I did DevRel. So it feels like something that I know really well and want to talk about more. So that's on my list. And then I guess also like community building on GitHub, because that is a thing I work on a lot and would love to dive more into and also learn more about as well. Okay, so this, what do we think? Thoughts, comments, opinions, kind words only because I'm sensitive. But yeah, I mean, obviously this is like best case scenario. I have all the executive function in the world and it's not hard for me to do this on top of my day job. But you know, life happens. So this won't be, I probably will not get everything on here done, and that's fine too. But this is kind of like the path I'm considering. I think it makes sense. I think it might make sense. Oh, also I wanted to look at these instructor-led things. 1 hour a day is a lot. Hello, Stacy SG. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I appreciate you. Treat it like a doctor's appointment. Oh, so like don't do it for 6 months and then feel bad about it. I'm thinking, so like some of this will happen on stream because my goal is for my Wednesday streams to be co-working and then my Friday streams to be learning stuff. But if I want to get everything on this list done, I'll probably have to do it outside of stream as well. And then again, like some of the Kamunda Academy stuff is probably not streamable because I think it's going to be a lot of videos, and I don't feel like that's exciting. Oh, this is like an in-person class. Well, virtual, but like a live class. 4 days, 6 hours a day. Whew. That seems hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. But also, then you can just get it done. It is a lot, but also, oh wow, 30 minutes a day, more if you have time. It's organized by quarter. That's so cool. If you have the ability to share like a screen cap of what that looks like, if it's digital or a picture or whatever, I love creeping on people's goals and how they organize stuff. I would love to see. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. But the thing is, if you do 6 hours a day for 4 days, it's going to suck, but then you actually do it. And this is, let's see, BPMN 2.0. Which class was this? Is this the same as, all of these are shorter than that. Is this the equivalent of a different class? Oh, it's this 8-hour one. So the live version takes longer. Either way, the live version takes longer than the on-demand, but it is this more intense class than the one I was going to look at. Or I don't know if it's more intense or if it's just structured different. It's hard to tell. Because I was going to do just this BPMN, this more generic BPMN overview. Okay, I'm going to keep that in my back pocket and just like put the link in here to be like, these are also available, but I'm not ready to commit to that. But if it's one of those things where I'm just not doing it otherwise, it might be worth it. And they have the BPMN 2.0 and the Kamunda DMN, but this one's 8 hours again. And if I can do it online, it's only 3. If I'm capable. Oh God, it's a 1 day 8-hour class. Okay, but this is good to know that like this is a lot more achievable for me as a 1 day class than a week, because like then I also have to be like, hey fam, I'm not working for a week, I'm just working on, I mean this is work, but you know what I mean, I'm not doing anything else. No one, don't tag me in Trello, I won't look, or whatever, you know. Okay, I feel good about that, and I feel good about this. And you know what? I feel guilty about not studying Japanese all the time, but like with what time? And also, it is so hard for me to continually study Japanese when I have no real motivation, like no real reason. Like this is why I put like the reason why I want to learn stuff at the top, because I'm not going to Japan. It's not on my list to visit anytime soon. So I have no like trip planned, and I don't use Japanese in my day-to-day. I can't think of a scenario where it would be like actually handy for me to know. Except sometimes when I'm watching anime, I'm like, they translated that differently than I would have, which like, I'm sure the translators are more advanced at Japanese than me, but whatever. It's still a feeling I have sometimes. But that turns out that's not enough for me. So I think I'm going to drop Japanese as a goal for this year and try to just not feel bad about it. And if there's ever a time in my life that I am planning to go to Japan, or it feels like something I want to pick up again, I always can. But it feels like that's not my focus right now. Does that sound good? Oh gosh, I have so many friends with long Duolingo streaks, and I'm like, must be nice. I don't know. It's really hard for me. I kind of want to learn German because my company's in Germany and I'm going to Berlin again this year. So I'm like, German, but I don't know if I can commit to that. Is that how you feel about Japanese or Arabic or anything that is not directly relevant to your day-to-day? Because same. Yeah, Arabic. Yeah. I understand. So I have to learn like 4 sentences in German. I mean, yes. I would really only need to learn a couple of things to get by probably, but it would be nice to be able to like, one thing I don't know is like how German is pronounced. So it'd be cool to like at least be able to read stuff off a menu and be like, I would like one German word, please. So when I was like, I want to learn Japanese and my high school offered it, I heard from a lot of folks that were like, you should learn a language that's more practical because you'll have more opportunities to use it. And I get that. And I think if you have no connection to any particular language, and no other reason you want to learn it, then sure, pick a language that's like quote unquote practical for your situation. Like if I'd learned Spanish because I live in Texas and there's a lot of Spanish speakers here, I probably would be able to use it on a more consistent basis. Or like maybe you have family in France or, whatever thing, right? But also I would not have gone as far with Spanish because I didn't care about it. I think the only reason I did go far with Japanese is because I cared about it. And unfortunately, it's one of those languages that you don't remember unless because of the kanji, because of the way the language is written. I can speak slowly, but okay. I can listen okay, but reading is like completely beyond me at this point. So, but I don't think I would have learned Spanish at all to the level that I learned Japanese. And yes, same thing. I don't know that I would have used it in Texas because I feel like people speak a different Spanish than the kind of Spanish that they teach, right? Like they teach like a formal, hi kitty. They teach a formal Spanish and people don't speak formally. So I don't know if it would have even been useful for a long time anyway. I have a lot of feelings about it. I'm curious. I wish that ASL had been offered at my school, actually. I feel like that would be both useful and something I would have been interested in enough to stick with long term. That's good to know. You took Spanish, but like the minimum required, right? You weren't like, I am now passionate about language learning. So maybe I'll add extra. The minimum was 3 years at your school? Learn German basics? That's funny. I feel like the state minimum was 2 years, but maybe they changed that. Or two semesters even, because we had a huge drop off by Japanese 3. Then it was only the serious people. Just kidding. If I learn German, like if I do end up liking German, then I can actually speak to people in German. Although that sounds like, I don't know. I don't love like talking to people in Japanese, even when it comes up. I'm like, oh, don't look at me. It was either take Spanish 3 or some other class I didn't want to take. Washington requires 3 sequences, so 101, 102, 103. Interesting. Yeah, I think in Texas, at least when I was in school, it was just two semesters, basically, the equivalent of 2 semesters. Because I think if you were in a school that did quarters or whatever, you'd have to do 4, right? The equivalent of 2 classes. And then I took some in college and stuck with it and didn't, and went back and forth, did some WaniKani, did some Duolingo, I did a class during the pandemic because they made it online and that worked better for my schedule. But then I was like, wow, I don't remember reading things at all. And that made me feel bad. It's hard. Okay, so JavaScript. Okay, look how far we've gotten, actually, y'all. 103 out of 113 in the basic JavaScript class. Actually pretty proud of that, despite feeling like I don't remember anything, and I'm kind of dreading opening a thing. It's gonna be hard, but we're gonna do it because we can do hard things. So the last thing I did was loops with recursion. I'm just gonna read the exercise to try to remember what we were doing. Oh Lord. Help. So let's see what this next one is. And if I can do it or if I need to go back. Profile lookup. We have an array. Oh, wait, let me see how this is for y'all and if you can see what I'm looking at. Excuse me, chat window. Why? Yeah, here, I'll make it bigger. And then make the text a little bigger. Yeah, okay. We have an array of objects representing different people in our contacts list. A lookup profile function that takes name and property prop as arguments has been pre-written for you. Oh, hell yeah, pre-written function. Thank you. You knew I needed this. The function should check if name is an actual contact's first name and if the given property prop is a property of that contact. Okay, I'm getting flashbacks here. If both are true, then return the value of that property. If name does not correspond to any context, we return the string no such contact, okay? If prop does not correspond to any valid properties of a contact found to match name, then return the string no such property. Okay. This feels really similar to a previous exercise that we did a long time ago on here. Let me see if I can find it. Because I might need to cheat a little bit because I don't remember how to write any code, and that's okay. Golf kind of cards. I don't feel like it was I'm gonna open the record collection, but I don't think that was the one I'm thinking of. I feel like there was something else with objects that had. Okay, I'm gonna probably end up using referencing a lot of this, and that's totally fine. Okay. Harry Potter likes magic, Hogwarts, and Hagrid. Okay. Akira Lane, is that a reference as well? Likes pizza, coding, and brownie points. Sherlock Holmes likes interesting cases and violin. Hi, little kitty. Christian Voss likes JavaScript gaming and foxes. Interesting. Okay. Who is... I have to know. Akira Lane. Oh, an actual person. Did they work at a free code camp? Because that would be funny. I like this song. Burr, 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 burr. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is, so this is the function. The function is lookup profile name prop. It takes the arguments for name and prop. So it should check if name is an actual contact's first name. If name equals first name. Ooh. This is the background music in a 5-minute per episode anime about your daily life. Yeah. This is about me being late, getting ready in the morning. Here's what we're doing. We're looking up some references here. Why is this so good? Okay, hold on. I gotta like this song in Pretzel so that I'm like, hey, give me more of this. Wait, can you like a song? Yeah, like track. And then can I look up my likes? My music, recent listens. There's only one song by this person, by this group. It's called Piz Piz, and the artist is also called Piz Piz, and I'm sad. I want more. And now it's like, here's some rock music. All right. Oh God, switch statements. I don't think that's what we're doing. Oh my God, hi Sam Kit Kat. Sorry, I didn't even realize it was you because your name is Pink and so is Twitty Such. Hello, it's so good to see you. I don't remember JavaScript. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've done anything with JavaScript since November, and my brain is not happening. No, dude. So many folks use the Pink name, myself included, and so we're all just we are legion. There are dozens of us. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what objects are, and I just remember them being hard. That's a great emote. Wow. I need that. One by one, we're all just gonna be pink. So I'm trying to see. This will come up, I'm sure, because has own property. We are checking to see if it has a thing. Oh, is it? Interesting. Okay, so we're seeing if... I'm just going to paste this. Oh, you don't paste? How dare you? Has. Is that correct? Has own property prop. Yeah, if you don't set it, chat just picks a random color. Huh. I did not know that, but that's because I would never not pick pink. That is my truth. Sam, how did building your robot go? Oh, thank you. Wait, it's purple? Oh, it's green for me. It's different colors for everyone. Did your robot get to destroy anything? I guess you vibe with every color coding vibe. Yeah, I feel like the coding part of anything is hard. Okay. We're cheating. Not cheating, but we're looking some stuff up here. I have to learn about battle bots now. Yes. Are you gonna fight? Wait, do you know about Battlesnake? Because I was just thinking like, oh, are you gonna take your robot and fight it with another robot, or like how's that gonna work? But Battlesnake is it's Snake, but you fight online, and that's kind of cool. So if you learn how to program the bot, you might be able to apply that to Battlesnake. That would be cool. Returns a Boolean indicating, dude, it's so I've watched a couple of the tournaments and it's super wild. Like I would love to be good enough at programming that I can make a Battlesnake. That would be amazing. Okay, so yes, but then can I say like if it has own property this, and then I need to do like an equals. Yeah, Battlesnake is really cool. I would one day I'll do a Battlesnake. Have a good time doing some things, getting stuff done. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. I don't know about you, but it feels like a Friday. Go get yourself a treat. It's Friday treat day. And have a good rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. Mwah. If you haven't heard yet, I put it on random music, and so we're just it's just doing whatever it wants today. Okay, if this, return this, if else this. Okay, remember if else statements? I clearly don't. That's okay. Okay, so we're gonna do if, and then we put it in parentheses. well, I think it was like if this and that. I don't remember those. Why am I dying? Okay. Coding vibe, you should do Battle Snake. I think it would be fun. I already overthought it and realized I'd be mad at the end. Oh, good. All right, we're looking up if-else statements. Okay, so it can be complex, but it can also be like you can just do a silly algorithm. I think, okay, I hear what you're saying. I hear you. But there are so many game modes that you could pick a silly one to optimize for, and that could be really fun. Okay, I can't handle whatever's happening in this song, sorry. You could pick a silly game mode, because sometimes it's like, I don't know, they have different maps and stuff like that. And sometimes the ones with like a really simple algorithm go surprisingly far. So I don't know, I think it could be fun. Then we get to root for you and be like, go coding vibe snake, coding snake vibe, snake vibe. Snake vibe. Yeah, I mean, you can really get started. Winning isn't the point, right? It's like programming for fun. Okay, maybe if I'm going to say y'all should all do it, that means I should too. Let's all fight. Let's all fight. Excuse me. This feels like I locked eyes with you and you're a Pokemon trainer. Okay. But how do you do two statements that need to be true? I'm trying to remember how these nested ifs work. We ride into war. This code looks innocent. However, that's a good sentence. If this, else this. Okay. Yeah, Dawn is Dawn's a lot. That's asking a lot of people, including me. If this, so basically what I'm trying to say is if it doesn't have this property, then do this other thing. But I don't remember how the formatting for this goes, and if I need to say like if it equals false, then this. It's all good. My brain is on fire, and that is okay. We're gonna figure this out. It's just gonna take a while because I don't remember JavaScript. If this has this, then do this. Okay, so if it doesn't exist, okay, so if the name is the same as first name and it has that property, this needs to go in these quotes in parentheses as well. Return prop. Return the value of that property. I don't know if that's it, because I don't know if that's just going to return, like, for example, likes, or if that's going to return the value of that. But I've decided not to care right now because I'm trying to just work on it. Okay. If this and this, then this. Have a good meeting. Okay. And then we're going to do some else's, right? Else. Name is not first name. Return no such contact. Else. Can I do another else? An else. If this, if this, this. Else prop. Else has own. Blank thing dot has own prop. Object dot has own. Object dot has own prop. Can I just do has own, or does it have to be has own property? This is different than the documentation. Oh, it's recommended over this because it works for this. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So for the first object before dot has own, do I have to put anything is my next question. Yes. Yes. Right? So like this one says my opt, which is the name of the object. This object is called contacts. So I put contacts dot has own prop. Return. Contact was return prop. Else if name is equal to first name is wait. Name is not equal. JavaScript is not. Okay, exclamation point before. That's right. I remember this. Contactwood. Oh my God, I don't remember anything, and I'm so sorry if you're watching this and you do remember things. Oh, right, that doesn't go there. Okay. I'm here to contact with you about your car insurance. Oh my God. Those spam calls kill me. How did you find me? Not currently, because I'm trying to remember, but thank you for asking. I don't remember anything, so I'm just gonna do a lot of referencing. But I will ask when I get to the point where I'm banging my head against it. And thank you so much for asking and not just saying it, because I don't learn anything if you just say the answers, you know? Okay, so we open this. Oh, here's my statements, and then here's some operators. Let's remember this stuff. Okay. Great. And then this was chaining our statements. If this, this. Else if, this. Else if. But how do you do an if else with multiple conditions? Oh, JavaScript. That's important. Okay, this is not. Like, but do I have to, so my question is like, do I have to put a plus sign? If I have that many, like, how do I tell it? Oh, here we go. And operator. Right. Right. Okay. See, we're remembering stuff. I did learn this. Cause I don't want to do two ifs cause it's both of these, right? So it's and. So if name is equal to first name and I don't remember if I have to do that or not. It's been so long, Sam, since I've done anything. Do you remember what or is? No. Wow, the way I was like, maybe. No. Is it in any of the... Where's the thing I was just looking at? Where's the or? Oh, I did not remember these at all. The sticks. Okay. Lord have mercy on my brain. This is what happens when you don't practice regularly. Which maybe I'll learn from this. Maybe I won't. This is why I want to stream this stuff at least once a week so that I don't my brain doesn't turn into mush. Thank you. You're so supportive. You see me over here like, but how do I tell it that these are connected? Is it a plus sign? Do I just say, hey, stick these two together? It's literally and. I was born with a mushy brain and we've just been trying to demush it my whole life. Where is my little shirt? My little shirty shirt. Here we go. The process of demushifying the brain. It's very intimidating to be like, wow, I don't remember JavaScript. Time to stream it outside, like for all to see. This is true. That is so true. It's so funny. I saw a tweet where someone was like, wow, with all the AI stuff that's happening, like, it's so clear that knowledge workers, the most value we bring is just knowing what questions to ask. And it was like, yeah, did you think that... Why are you saying that like it's a revelation? Isn't that all, like, working with computers is? Like, whether you code or not. You know, I did program management for a while, like project management and that kind of stuff. And, like, anyone can track things. It takes, but the The challenge is knowing what questions to ask. Does that impact the deadline? Is this a necessary feature? You know, all that stuff. That was so funny to me. I'm like, oh, so you're one of the like programmer guys that thinks like, oh, I program, so I'm like really smart because I know how to program. And it's like, literally it's a language written so computers can read it. Like, you're as smart as a computer. And now the computers can do it too. Okay. This is something. Okay, this is something. It's already mad at my first line, so I'm not even... It's fine, I'm not looking yet. I'm just... Okay, so if the name is the same as first name and it has property, return prop, the function should check if name is a contact's first name and the given property is a property. If both are true, then return the value of the property. Okay, so that's another part where I'm like, because I remember this being confusing on a previous one where this wasn't it. I don't want it to return the property name. I want it to return the value of property. And I don't remember. Oh, I had notes. Why is it Christmas music? Hello. What year is this? It's the new year. I had JavaScript notes. Remember the time that I wrote physical on paper notes? Oh, you'd like this. I also have a frog post-it note in here. Okay. Wow. Remember that time that I struggled remembering how to do like equals and stuff? It's right here. Good job, me. Okay. Objects. Okay. Properties are stored as strings, can be numbers. Quotes can be omitted. Non-string properties are typecast as strings. Const my name, cat, equals video, or cat name. Okay. A data type that can take in collections of key value pairs. The key is the property name, and the value is what is assigned to the property name. Okay, remember that? Properties. I wrote so many things. Yeah, this is literally from September. Neat. Variables and objects equals properties. Functions and objects equals methods. For loops. No, I don't know that that's what we're doing here. Although, damn, I don't remember that either. Okay, so I have an example of an object. Ah, okay. Const my cat equals cat.name. So I think I need to do contact dot whatever the prop name is, and that'll return the value? Or is that only for... Oh, wait. Hold. I can do it like this with the square brackets. Hello, Coding Vibe. We're doing it. We are trying over here. Sam is being wonderful and kind. Oh, did your meeting end early? Good for you. Whew, okay. We're having a time, but that's okay. Because we're still learning. And I didn't forget everything. Yeah, it's always nice when meetings end early, especially if you are thinking they're going to be a big thing you're going to dread. So, congrats. Oh, it would help if I could spell the word contact. I need to, maybe I'll make this window a little smaller so y'all can actually see the code I'm writing. Just a little. Layouts are hard. Okay. That might be better. Who knows? I think I have to do this. Okay. Unexpected token, line 31. 43. Is it the and? Why don't you love me? Code. Hey, code. If prop does not respond to any of the properties, then return the string. No such property. None of them worked. None of the code worked. I don't want to cheat, but I will look at hints. Okay, so part of it is I need to make sure that I think all this needs to be scooched in one more. And then this one goes to that. This one goes to that. This one goes to that. Forgot this guy. Because why not? And I need one more somewhere. Okay, I think that's right. Ensure that you're editing. Okay. The function should look through the contacts list for the given name parameter. If there's a match found, the function should then look for the given prop. Oh, we're using loops? Well, no wonder this isn't working. I forgot we were doing loops. Literally the exercise before this was loops. I remember this being very confusing to me because I was like, why do we have to use loops for this? But, well, at least I remembered a little bit about if-else statements. I mean, apparently not much because it's still not correct. Oh, Lord. Okay, loops. I'm looking at my notes. So it says to use a for loop. Okay, I have my notes open about a for loop. That's fine. It's all fine. So it's for A, B, C. A is the initialization, B is the condition, C is the final expression. So A will be I equals, I'm guessing 0. B is the condition, I bigger than, and then the array length, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, I can do I can do contacts dot r length. So basically finish when the array is done and iterate by increment by 1. I'm gonna Google this. Be like, is this code? Hey. Okay, someone else did it. Oh, I think this has to have a let I equal 0. And then go, and then do all that? I don't know, hold on. I'm gonna look at the previous loops exercise in here that was the worst. Do y'all remember? Do you remember the time we did a loop exercise that made me want to die? This one, iterate through an array with a loop. No, the records one was before the for loop, which did make me want to die, but isn't the one I'm talking about. The records one is a human rights violation. So many death fields. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Ugh. Posy vibes, come back. Come back to me. Posy vibes. Posy vibes. Okay. For the stuff I just did. Oh, I need some spaces, but that's fine. Do that. Okay. Okay. So for that, can I put if statement in for loop? JavaScript? That feels like a lot. For this. Okay, yes, you can. Okay, but is that what is that the thing? Okay. Loops repeat an action some number of times, right? The statements for loops. A for loop. Yeah, exactly. That's the question. The JavaScript for loop is similar to the Java and C for loop. Oh, wow. That's really helpful because I know Java and C actually. Okay. Okay. Function count selected, let number selected equal 0. Okay, for this, if this, do that, return that. Okay, okay, okay. Maybe. So for this, and then wait, am I missing a syntax thing? Yeah, I need another squiggly guy. And then another one. Another one. Okay. Okay, that's something. Unexpected token. Line 33. Same line. It's still mad at... I think this. Why? Why is it mad at this? Close this. I'm sorry. I know it's terrible. I know. You don't have to watch it. Look away. Save yourself from me. I know. But if I make it smaller... Can you read that? Is that okay? It seems hard to read. Oh, I can do this. Yeah. This is better. Thank you, fam, for bearing with me. So I think it's mad at this. What I'm trying to do... Well, this needs to go in one more, right? You're missing some parentheses. Okay. So this has a parentheses. This has a parentheses. This has a parentheses. This has one. This has one. Wait. Too many parentheses. What is the truth? Do I not need one here? But that's the same as not enough. I hate programming. Are you kidding? Why is it the same? Okay, unexpected. No, okay, it's telling me no, there should be a parentheses there. But should it just be one big one? Yeah, okay, it's not mad at that line anymore. Haha. Okay, unexpected token. This should be, it's because it's not there. I know, it's terrible and I'm sorry. Unexpected token is else? Is the else inside the if or outside the if? It should be inside. Go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. Oh my god. This is what happens when you don't know how to code. Everything just falls apart. And then this should be one more, right? Unexpected token. Else if? Is it supposed to be else if? If else. If else. What's the difference? Do I have to do else if first if I'm nesting them? Oh, do I need more parentheses? Well, that's not what it's asking right now. It's just mad that I have 36 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. Okay, after that it's else if. So this one should also be else if. I mean, I don't think it hurts, but I also saw some examples where it's else in the last one. Else if versus if. Use else to specify a block of code to be executed if the same condition is false. Use else if to specify a new condition. You have the if and if, so the first else if would be if. Hold on. You have the if in the if. No, you're fine. You are totally fine. I need to understand this stuff, but the sentence you have the if in the if just made my brain explode. You have the if in the if. Okay, so the first else if would be if. Okay, for this, if this, and then if the same condition is false, do that. Okay, so it should be else if, because this is, so if not this, then this. Yeah. The start of the sequence has to be if. Okay. Because I'm not doing, like, it's either this, else this. What is this music? You're missing a curly boy. Oh, is that it? Hold. Okay, this one. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. So that else if has to be an if. Wait, no. So just an if? On the first if. If this. If I just put this, isn't going to work. Either that else if needs to be an if, or you need another curly brace after the first if. Oh, here. I didn't like that. Oh, because now I have an extra one. Maybe here. Look, all the errors are gone. Ah, the curly boys. They're the worst. Y'all, thank you. Okay, so let's actually see if the output works, though. That's the ticket. I had bad news. All the tests failed. Okay. I wish it would show me what it is outputting. It did run. It did run. That is an accomplishment. Because, so my... I can't do console log on this. Or if I can, I don't know how. Oh, wait. Ignore me. Does that work? Is that how you do it? Are there parentheses? Oh, I have to do it separate. It would be before the return. But what if I don't want to? Hold on. How did you get in there? Or remove the return? Oh, okay. Because you don't return console log, right? They don't have us do a lot with console log on this, which honestly feels like I will never learn to be a programmer. What? It didn't go anywhere. Did I fuck something up? Probably. I'm gonna look at the hints again. Use a nested if statement. I did that. Leave your return out of the loop, out of the for loop as a final catch-all. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Leave your final return no such contact. Oh, these also need to be in the opposite order. It looks like it's not printing your log statements. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So I can't even do that. I just want to see if that's not a thing. Yeah, I guess not. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let me... Okay. So, one thing I read in the hints. Oh, thank you for popping by. You were so sweet. I appreciate you so much. Have a good rest of your day. I can't wait to see your battle bot in action. Killing stuff. Doing a murder. Okay, so one thing is... I love the frogs. The frogs are so good. If name does not respond, return no such contact. If prop does not respond, return no such property. So these are... They put this in the backwards order to specifically mess me up. No, I'm just kidding. But I think this needs to be after, because first I'm like, if this is true and this is true, return this. I need to check. Hold on. I think I'm having a brain blast. On the second one, I don't check if the name is correct, right? Don't I need to do it again? Because I don't have this formatted in the way where it's only checking the name and then it's separately checking this, the way that it's nested. Tell me if I am completely off, but I think that's right. So then I'll check again if the name is the same as first name, and it doesn't... equals false, maybe? Is that a thing I can do? Okay. We've also got other issues, don't we all? Yeah. Look, coding vibe. I'm not kidding when I say I don't remember JavaScript. So the fact that I'm doing this well is shocking. So else, if this is true, and contacts.has own, can I do it equals false like that? Equals false? Return no such property. This goes there. And then this is on the same level. No, I don't know. What did you expect? Unexpected token. What is unexpected? One, two, three, four, five, six. One too many curly boys. There's so many. I don't understand how I will ever be able to read these. Okay, so this one. Okay. This one. This one. Missing semicolon. Oh, thank God they told me something useful. But where? Do you have a semicolon there in an if statement? Hold. Yeah, you don't have it on the if line. $39.31. It like wants a semicolon there instead of a curly brace. What? You remove the if. Does it need to be else? Else's can't have a condition in them. But now it's mad about the code that I'm not supposed to be able to change. So I think I might have one too many curly braces again or something. One too few. Yeah, one too few. Okay. Shit. Oh yeah, and that's not an if statement. I just said else. Yeah, so all of it's broken, right? Because it should be able to... Okay, so the first one is, if I look up this name, which is in the list, with this prop, it should return the value of the prop. And it didn't. Try focusing on line 33 and making that work. Yeah. This feels wrong. Context is the name of the object. not. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I had put contacts name, but I don't think that's correct because contacts is the name of the array, the array of objects. And I'm saying where line 33 if so I'm saying if you're giving me name, so I think it might be, this is so hard, array of objects. It's like I love this folksy music here. Yeah, it's jaunty. That's a great name, or a great word for that. Okay, so I'm gonna write this again so I remember what I'm doing. But I think I'm... Can I just do if name? If name equals this? Or do I have to... That just doesn't feel like I'm telling it to look into the array, right? That's more correct. Okay, all right. See, okay, I'm gonna run the test, but I think it's gonna tell me no, that didn't work. Yeah, none of them work. Okay, so that's... We're getting there. So what I'm trying to figure out is I have contacts. Lookup profile, which is the function, passed in a variable called name that you can use to compare to the first name in the contact. Yeah, like why are they all named different stuff? Like, I guess my confusion is for this function, it's not until this point that I'm like, look it up in the object. So do I need to tell it before them? Like if name, the variable that's in there, is the same as any of the first names in the array called contacts, it feels like for the function lookup profile, loop through the array, but I don't feel like, yeah, the loop, does the loop say hang out with the array? Inside the loop, you're only comparing to one contact at a time. Okay, so I'm not looping. Oh, I forgot whatever the end of the loop is where it says keep going, right? Hold on. Show me some for loops. You do the array dot variable or array name with the brackets. That's how you access one thing. JavaScript for loop. How to loop through an array. Ah, thank you, Dennis Timoye Charity. I think you might have solved my problem. I advise that you go through this article carefully. Skip. Down. Okay. I just don't understand why we named everything different things. Because I don't think this is it. Because there is no property called name, but there is an input called that. If contacts is your array, how would you access one contact in the array? Oh, just an empty array? Like that, doesn't that access the whole thing? What's an array? Where am I? What's happening? It's been so long, I'm sorry. JavaScript. I don't know, a lot of them don't use the I variable. Hit them with the old no but. Not a but. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, so the index number. Do I need to say like, by the way, well, I said, oh, I equals 0. I is a variable you defined with the for loop to go from 0 up to the length of the array. But then I have to put the I in the loop somewhere, right? I mean, I guess I don't have to. There's other loops that I saw without it. So, I mean, this refers, yeah, just like that. So contacts I accesses one object inside the array. Yeah. But I don't think this rest of this is right. So now you can access a property on that object. Okay, so if for this one, wait, is it? This is not it. I'm trying to say for this one's name, like for this arrays, this contact in the object, this one, for this property. But that's, this is not right. Accessing object in property of arrays. That doesn't feel right at all. There's no way. Okay, so this would be contacts dot the name thing. Oh wait, no, those don't work. Okay, so this is I think this goes here. Because what we're saying is if name, which is the input here, which I don't think needs to clarify, like it's not part of the object, it's a completely separate thing. If name is equal to, in the object contacts, in the array that we're looping through, first name, which is the property name inside the array. This is so complex. Oh, okay, so I got one bit. Is that the only thing wrong? Yeah, like are the other things I need to clear up? Is that the same thing, the same issue? Otherwise, I'm not going to finish this exercise today, and I'm bummed about that. And contacts, is it the same thing? Contacts I has own property return. They're related, okay. I just want a test to pass. Else if name, all right, parentheses, I first name and contacts dot I has own prop equals false, return no such property. Else if name is not equal, contact I that looks like a variable. It is a key. It's the property name. I'm looking at my notes to see if I can figure out what it is you're trying to say. But what's first name? Because the JavaScript, that looks like a variable. Okay. It's a key, yeah. But then what am I doing wrong is the question. Variables in objects or properties. So the key has to be a string. No, it doesn't. Does it? Is it just quotes? It doesn't feel right. But what do I know? That's right. It doesn't. No. I'm going to tell you a secret. That's messed up. That's also not in my notes at all. That I have to put a quotes. Only one thing left? Okay, let me see. I would like a small hint. Like maybe what line it is. Still working on 33? No. Okay. Okay. Has own property. I mean, I thought it was has own property, and then I looked at the documentation, but I will type out property if that the documentation says it's has own, but maybe it's not right. I mean, it's not mad about that. Object has own. Yeah, see, they can both be used. The in operator, object has own and object.prototype.has own property can all determine whether a property key is an object. Is in an object, but what is the difference? Nobody knows. No, I'm just kidding. This blog post knows. Has own property. Yes, but you use them two different ways, okay? Okay, this is too complex for me. Object has own test prop versus object has own property prop. Oh, so I don't have to clarify. Okay, so previously that wouldn't have. I didn't have all the information that it would have needed. Well, I've got to end stream because I have a meeting right at 2 today, which I'm very sad about. But let's see who is online and who we can raid. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I probably won't touch it till next Friday, but we'll see. Let's see. Most of these folks are not doing tech stuff, so let's look at the software and game dev category. See if there's anyone doing stuff. Maybe some JavaScript stuff. Someone's doing a subathon. Oh, someone's working on a talk. I like the tag suffering and pain. All good. I'm getting too distracted. Let's look up if anybody has the JavaScript tag. Hello? Oh no, I broke my computer. Yeah, we'll raid this person. Who is building an app right now. Soroban developer. Oh, right. I have 2 computers. Hold. Okay, hopefully that works. Awesome. Pew. Thank you so much for everyone who stopped by today. I really appreciate it. You're going to do a little raid. I know not too many people are left, but we'll just pop our heads in and say hi. Soroban developer is also doing some JavaScript stuff, and I'm already seeing things that I did wrong today that they are doing correctly. I will be back on Wednesday. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a wonderful week, and keep it cute. Have a good one. Bye. Oh no, that's not the right button. Rip streams.